Hi, I'm Christian La Monte, and I am not a painter, but I am the voice of Ignatz Victor in Fire Emblem Three Houses, who is. So today, I'm gonna follow a Bob Ross tutorial. We'll be painting Not Quite Spring, and yeah, let me paint you a picture.
I'm certainly glad you could join us today. You ready to do a fantastic
I'm glad to be here, Bob,
painting?
thanks.
Tell you what, let's start out and have them run all the colors across the screen.
I really hope that at no point during this, they show you what this painting actually ended up looking like for him, because this is not going to be that. This is going to be something wildly different. All right. Happy little sky. He also gets little squirrel friends. I feel like I would like some squirrel friends. Maybe they could help me. Much like a Disney princess, they would make my painting work. And I add little dabs of white around it. They're apparently going to be the little clouds. I trust Bob Ross because he's kind and wonderful, but somehow I have a feeling this isn't going to turn me into Picasso anytime soon. But that's all right, because painting is fun. If Ignatz has taught us anything, it's that. It's expression. Toss a little more blue up there for the sky. There's a part of me that's trying really hard to make it work, and there's the part of me that knows that this isn't gonna work. Oh my god, look at that. He's already made like a picture-perfect sky, and I have touched a canvas in a way, I guess. Come in here, we'll add a little more cloud to our sky. It's a little gray, a little rainy. Maybe it's a rainy day here. It's not quite a rainy day for him, but that's all right. As he says, there are no mistakes, only happy little accidents. So Bob Ross is a beast. He is the master painter that I certainly am not, so he's a little ahead. I'm trying to catch up. Art isn't easy. There you go. That's your lesson from the day. It's something I knew coming in. I knew coming in that I wasn't going to magically be some sort of inspired painter, but we're having a good time, and that's what matters.
Christian, you playing casual or classic?
I am playing casual for Three Houses because I won't lose anybody. I love them. They're precious to me, and I want them all to be safe forever. And I don't want to. That's why my house is filled with everybody. Everybody gets recruited into the Golden Deer in my personal playthrough. Oh, there you go. That's not awful. But we're painting in like a loose sort of painting kind of way. He has this nice little light on the clouds, almost as though it's at sunset. I will not have that because right now I just have a mess of madness. And that's sort of the world I've created here. I can tell you that art comes in many forms. It doesn't always have to be this, which is good because I'm good at other kinds of art. Like I'm good at saying the words and making the words pretty. I'm good at the Shakespeare.
Thou nature art my goddess, to thy law my services are bound. Wherefore should I stand in the plague of custom? Permit the curiosity of nations to deprive me, for what? That I am some 10 or 12 moonshines lag of a brother. Why bastard? Wherefore base? My dimensions are as well compact, my mind is generous, and my shape as true as honest madam's issue. Why brand they us with base? Oh God!
So after the painting attacked me, I'm coming back. We're trying to add some of these happy little clouds that he's got here. Although mostly it's painting white on white, which isn't working out super well for me. This painting is called Not Quite Spring. It's not quite a painting. It's mostly just the mad dabs of a lunatic. I hope you're all enjoying this. I hope this is exactly what you wanted when you were like, come paint things, Christian. So those of you who have watched my already attempts at drawing streams can now know for sure that paint is not my preferred method. Sketching, I'm mediocre at already, but this is new. This is all new. Yeah. All right. You know, it's not as terrible as I originally thought. It's not good, but it's not horrible. Let me add a little to my mischievous trees down here. Mischievous little trees. And a mischievous little deer prancing around, plotting to poison people. Claude.
My moment has arrived.
Okay, so it's this thing, which I did not know was a painting apparatus. I thought it was something you use to display pizza. Oh my gosh, I actually have paint on my hand. Look at that. I'm a professional artist now. That's how you know. It's not how you know. Please forgive me, professional artists who do such wonderful fan art of all my characters and create such beautiful things that I care about. And then there's like, okay, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it now. Probably not doing that right. There's definitely a style to this that I am not aware of yet. That he most certainly, okay, there we go, all right. Ignatz and Bob Ross would get along very well, I think. They would just sit there with all of their varied animal companions. He'd finally get to talk about painting with somebody who would be happy to talk about painting with him. It'd be very sweet. Christian and Bob Ross, I feel like, would get along well too. except I wouldn't be able to do any of these cool, wonderful things. I'd just be like, I envy you and your ability. And I could practice and work a lot, but I probably wouldn't ever get to where you are. But that's okay. Because you know what? It takes practice to do any kind of art. It takes practice to be a voice actor. I work a lot, I take classes, I do fresh auditions and stuff like that. Things get crazy, and you know what? It's worth doing. And that's the only way that it can work, is it requires you to have that determination, that focus on a thing. It's why there aren't people who can do every single amazing creative act. I don't know, it's one of the beautiful things about it. And you really get that. Sometimes you'll get actors who will come in and they really will have honed it to a craft. And it's an incredible thing to see. All right, let's see what happens if I'll tack just a little white into there too. So to give it like a snowy sentiment. There we go, okay. So I feel like this painting would be more accurate to something that Claude would produce after Ignatz tries desperately to teach him how to paint. But that's okay. We're here to be positive. That's what this is at the end of the day. This is basically positivity ASMR. It's like, you're doing great. We're just having fun together. There we go. All right. How are you guys doing today? Yeah. How's your life? What's going on? Maybe if you're also painting and it's turning out better, then this, it's brightening your day a little bit, and I appreciate that. I don't know what happened to those mountains, but I don't think they want to talk about it. We'll ignore that brown smudge there. It's just a happy little accident. It'll be our little secret. The last time, I can't even remember the last time I actually touched paints. Like real honest-to-God paints. Ages. Must have been ages ago. Definitely like a middle school thing. The art teacher was not a giant fan of me. I preferred to use that time to read and stuff like that because the physical arts, stuff like this, was never my forte. But, I don't know. There's merit in it. There's relief. It's fun. Well, if we could Photoshop this, I would just Control-Z this entire thing out of existence. This monstrosity that I've created. But, for now, we're just, we're working it out. It does this little up and down thing. Little gray. Yeah, there you go. I'm saying yeah like I'm doing the thing that I want. None of this is the thing that I want. That was way more snow than I anticipated. I feel like I'm losing Ignatz fans by the second. They're just like, oh God, why would he do this? So this apparently is a tree. Like in a loose sense of a tree. You know what? We're gonna make it green. And I think Bob Ross would be proud of. He's just like, yeah, go off on your own. We're gonna give it a little evergreen texture. I like the holidays. Holiday season's coming. There we go. Yeah. There's a little deer running wild somewhere in those woods, very confused about why all of these things are happening. Oh, and now he's adding it. See, I was here before Bob Ross was. He's like, we're gonna green up the trees. I was already on that. It's 4 steps ahead. It's like painting chess. I will say though that I spent a lot of years doing Shakespeare repertory, and I spent a lot of years doing really, really small on-camera stuff. Like there's a lot of training that's involved in all kinds of art, especially like the physical arts. They are tremendously demanding. So more props to any of you who are, if you're great at it, that's amazing. I love it, I'm proud of you. If you're just trying, like me, you're also amazing. I love you and I'm proud of you too. If I can be even half so wholesome as he is, then you know what, that seems like a win for me. Honestly, to be fair, what he has now is not in any way what I would have anticipated when he started. That really is the magic of it, isn't it? And he's just like, we're gonna create stuff. It's not gonna be what you anticipate. It's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go, but something will happen. And sort of the merit and miracle of all art. You're getting something one way or another. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Maybe to you, maybe to someone else they like it. My mom would be very proud of this. My mom would put this up on the fridge. Well, I guess it's a canvas, so not on the fridge, but like she'd hang it somewhere. Probably like a guest room. River pooling into a gentle lake here at the bottom of Mount Doom.
And you'd have a finished painting. Hope you've enjoyed this one, because it'll give you quite a little challenge.
Well, there you go. Glad you stuck around for the whole thing. Hope you enjoyed watching me attempt to create a little art, add a little something to the world. And that's the thing that you should remember, because art always adds something to the world. Even if it's not what you wanted, even if it didn't turn out the way you like, it wasn't here before. So thanks for that. Well, thanks for watching. I'm Christian La Monte, the voice of Ignatz Victor in Fire Emblem Three Houses. I really appreciate you coming out. Here is my rendition of Not Quite a Spring by Bob Ross. So please like, comment, subscribe on the video. Maybe say something else you'd like me to try to paint next time I come on in. And join my wonderful friends here at Anime Impulse. Thanks so much for watching.